much about what we give our time, attention, and love. We enjoy sharing and following friends, family, colleagues, and inspirational leaders aligned with our passions and interests in a hyper-connected world. We're all about tribes. We join tribes that speak to us and align with our vibe. In Tribe Goals, we share time with key lifestyle and industry changemakers as they share some of their inspirations, thinking, and flow with their communities. We'll see how they started and grew their tribe, as well as which they have joined and how that has fueled them every other week. I'm your host, Kimmy Smith, and we'll navigate our favorites in our show, Tribe Goals. Lala Anthony has had a phenomenal career that began in radio, continued with her being a host on MTV's TRL, moving on to a series of successful seasons of her own reality show on VH1, being a best-selling author, and of course her current role on STARZ Network's Power as LaKeisha. As she is currently back on set filming another season of this epic show, Tribe Goals took a few minutes to talk with her about who she is inspired by, how she is able to stay organized in the midst of a busy schedule while juggling being a mom, and more. So, just thinking about you, you are a legacy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
coming
sweet.
in from radio, and I first remember you from being a VJ on MTV and beauty and all of these different things. How important is it to establish yourself as a power woman and a legacy, not only for yourself and your family, but for other women and women of color?
I think it's important. You know, you want to stand for something and be about something. And for me, it's always been about showing people that you can do more than one thing and be great at it. You can start in radio, be a VJ, have a reality show, be an actress, be an author, be a producer, and be great at all of them. You know, so many times people try to put us in these boxes and say, okay, if you're a VJ, that's all you're ever going to be. If you're a radio host, that's all you're ever going to be. And I'm just continuing to try to break those misconceptions and those barriers down.
I love that. So our readers of Athleisure Mag, we're busy people, but you are like the epitome of busy. How do you keep everything together? You have a family, like
Right.
how, and you're on red carpets a million times.
I always say I don't sleep, but no, you know, you just have to prioritize. And my son comes before anything in this world. Being a mom is my most important job, and I put him before anything. And then, you know, great support system. I've been lucky enough to have a great family that helps me out with Cayenne when I need it, friends that can help me out. So if I'm at work at 4 o'clock in the morning, or today the alarm clock went off at 5:30, I'm like, no.
Right.
You know, then I know that, you know, my mom's there to help, or, you know, Mello is an amazing dad and has always stepped in and been a great, you know, father and partner for me when it comes to, you know, raising Cayenne. So we just make it work.
I love that. So school, that's huge. And now we're in, you know, the cold season.
Yes.
How do you like go against that in terms of making sure that, you know, your son is fine and you coming off of set with all the germs and different things that happen?
I know. Well, the first thing is definitely to wash your hands. I'm constantly washing my hands because I'm shaking people's hands all day, Cayenne's hands, and I'm always disinfecting. I use the Lysol disinfectant spray in my house. I'm cleaning the kitchen, the bathroom, the video game console, the video games, and it brings me to my partnership with Lysol, which is the one less sick day program that I've decided to be a part of. And it's all about reducing the number of sick days in schools. And, you know, that starts at home. You know, you have to make sure you do your part at home so these kids aren't going to school sick, because when kids miss sick days, not only are they not feeling well, but you're at work, it throws your schedule off. They're missing school, or Cayenne's missing school and basketball practice. It just throws everything in a disarray. So we want to prevent that. And one of the great things Lysol is doing is providing 10,000 schools with these Kenza thermometers, which help with early detection of cold and flu, you know, symptoms and viruses, which is great because a lot of these schools don't have the proper tools to help prevent it.
Absolutely.
And that's why I wanted to be a part of this program.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So how do you stay fit? Because you always look amazing.
Thank you. I mean, I do work out, and I realize that you can't cheat the gym. Like, no matter what happens, you always got to go back to the gym. I do traditional, you know, weights with my trainer. I have a flywheel bike in my house that Flywheel gifted to me, and I'm so grateful to them for that. So I do flywheel at home. Boxing, I love. I'll be lying if I said I love working out. I know it's something that I have to do to stay in shape and be healthy, but I'm not one of those people, hey, going to the gym today, can't wait. That's just not me, but I found things that I like to do, so it keeps me going.
We're all about moments at Athleisure Mag. So who are 3 people that inspired you in your career, that those were those key moments that you needed that little push to just take it to the next level?
I think watching, you know, some of my mentors from Oprah to Mrs. Obama, just they embody everything I want to be as a woman, everything I want to be as, you know, a successful career woman, Mrs. Obama's successful wife, mom, Oprah Winfrey, building this entire, you know, legacy and everything she stands for. So I just watch people that I love and watch how they navigate. And if I could even get a piece of what they're doing correctly, I would be really happy. But for me in the day-to-day life, it's always been my mom. You know, she hasn't had this amazing career or anything, but my mom has just given me so much life common sense that has taken me further than a lot of the business advice I've ever gotten. Because my mom always goes, when it's all said and done, some of these answers are just common sense. You guys make it so complicated, you know? And that's helped me throughout my journey as well.
I know that you're energized from the insights on today's episode of Tribe Goals. Make sure to follow us on your favorite podcast platform, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, SoundCloud, and Stitcher Premium. Tribe Goals is a member of the multimedia podcast network, Athleisure Studio, part of Athleisure Media and Athleisure Mag. Visit us at athleisurestudio.com/Tribe Goals and follow us on Instagram at tribe.goals to see new episodes of Tribe Goals, as well as to see what other shows we have launched throughout our network. I'm your host, Kimmy Smith, and I'll be back in 2 weeks with our next Tribe Goals guest.